Hey, hey, everybody. Hey, everybody. Oh, my goodness. Blessed Sunday. Hope everybody had a blessed Sunday today. Shout out to DJ Teddy Bear for that selection. Southern Soul Dance. Oh, my goodness. That's a new hit. Hey, this is exclusive. First play. Shout out DJ Teddy Bear and Tony for putting that hit together. Oh, my goodness. You guys stay tuned. The video's coming soon. We're going to be doing some great things in the city with that song, line dancing and everything. Also, shout out to everybody on Twitch, Facebook, DJ Grady Baby Radio. So I also want to encourage everybody to join the Twitch, the Grady Taylor Show on Twitch, because we're going to be moving there in the near future. Just want to get you guys ready. So log in to Twitch, follow us. We're going to be doing some things that we're going to be doing some after show discussion. So the things that we don't discuss on the show, we're definitely going to have the aftermath over on Twitch and possibly YouTube. So shout out to our YouTube followers that's following us as well. Before we go, this is a special night, and I'm just so honored and happy to have this very special guest. But let me bring in the crew. Let me bring in the team. All right, hold on. Let me bring in. Oh Lord, I know Shamika said stop touching stuff. I got to bring her to the microphone, ladies and gentlemen, one and on all the way out the West Coast. Oh my goodness, my baby sister. She always trying to keep her brother in line. Shamika Moore, everybody. What's up, Shamika?
Nothing much. How about yourself?
I'm all right. I know you said stop touching stuff, but I had to touch.
Keep your hands to yourself. Wait. Then again, never mind. Go ahead.
We got confidence. You can't be calling up on me like that. All right, hold on now. Before I bring my brother in, let me bring in the other young lady. My sister. We go way back like afros. Oh my God. We're glad to have her on the show today. Ladies and gentlemen, comedian. Oh my goodness, entrepreneur, successful entrepreneur. My girl, comedian Juicy.
They're driving crazy. What's up, everybody?
What's up, girl? She owned it today. How's your Sunday today?
My Sunday was good. It was good.
Great.
What about yours?
It was wonderful. I've been hyped all day. All right, let me bring to the microphone this brother right here. We've been down since day one, man. He's been down, chef and candidate, bartender, minister of music. You name it, he do it. I don't know who he is today. He got multiple characters. I don't know. He looked like to me, he looked like he got on his coolie hat. But we also, everybody know and love him as Raccoon June, and also the other character, WC, the Reverend WC. But we bringing this to the stage. Look like it's Mr. Cooley to the stage, Mr. G. Clark. There we go. What's up, brother?
Ladies and gentlemen, leeches and germs, it's the one and only jack of all trades, but Grady calls me a jack of all. Well, we're not going to finish that one. Hey, man, want to welcome everybody to the show. Wanda Deed, shout out. LaRonda, yes. Vera, Sophie. Yes. We got Timothy, Yvette. Hey, man, we thank all of y'all for joining in on the show tonight, man. We're hoping to have a very, very, very good discussion. And we also have a special guest tonight, man. So, Grady, you want me to pitch it back to you? How we
man, first, before you pitch it back to me, man. You know, I'm so hyped today. I had to put my eye drops and my glasses on today, y'all.
Oh, Jesus.
All right. I'm trying to, before we introduce the guest, would love to play a video. And there we go. Play this video. Also, shout out to Miss Anna J. Eccles from Dreamland Productions. Thank you for the opportunity to bless the world with a debut big announcement. So let me go, before I go any further, let me play this video. There we go.
And shout out to DJ J Wiz and the YouTube family.
What's up?
Absolutely.
I am Anna J. Eccles, your CEO, producer, and publisher of The Cover Magazine. It is my pleasure as CEO, producer, and publisher of The Cover Magazine to unveil and reveal the January issue. Gracing the cover, Myoshi Gordon, an author and entrepreneur from the sunny city of Orlando, Florida. Myoshi breaking her silence in her story of triumph, beating all odds, celebrating the release of her newly published book, Broken but Still a Masterpiece. Congratulations, Myoshi, from Dreamland Productions and the Cover Magazine.
Is this for me? Really? Really? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness gracious. This is lovely. I am gracing the cover of the Cover magazine.
I would like to toast to Miss Anna J. Eccles, Dreamland Productions, CEO and publisher of the Cover magazine and staff. I would like to sincerely thank you for letting me grace the cover of the Cover magazine. This is just magnificent.
All right.
Cheers to you all.
Ladies and gentlemen, you heard it right out the side of the Sunshine State. G. Clark, shut up, because I'm going to bring my sexy voice in, because I'm bringing in a lovely, lovely lady out of the Sunshine State, author, entrepreneur, very successful. You saw the cover. Oh, my God. The ambassador of the Cover magazine, Miss Mayoshi Gordon. Here we go. Hey, Miss Mayoshi.
Hello,
How you
everyone.
doing? Welcome to the show.
Thank you, DJ Grady,
All right.
Baby, and all the staff.
Wow.
Absolutely. We like to welcome you.
Thank you.
Yes.
Yeah,
Sweetie Clark.
welcome.
Thank you, Tanya.
Yeah. So how
you
was
doing,
it?
Miss Miyoshi?
Okay.
I'm doing great. Thank you for asking.
Yes. Yeah. So how was it? Wow. When I know I guess it was a surprise that you in limousine getting it, but did you prior to that, did you have any idea that this was gonna happen?
No, no, no. I
Wow.
thought we're doing the just the production, and
Mhm.
then uh, just still enjoy being on the cover of the Cover magazine. And by the way, I have to say thank you to Miss Anna J. Eckers and the Dream Team for giving me that grand opportunity to grace the cover of the January 2021 issue of the Cover magazine. It was just an outstanding pleasure, especially from down here in the Sunshine State of Orlando, Florida, with Disneyland. That's where we did the scene. I was quite happy to do that. I'm just in awe, as you just asked me, DJ Grady
Yes.
Baby,
Uh-huh.
uh, because I would not have known that I would be sitting on your show today, speaking about a brand ambassador with Dreamland Productions in the Cover magazine.
Yes. Oh man, I was like, oh my God. When I saw the video and read the article, man, you have a very inspiring story, and you have broke through so many barriers in your life and overcome, and you're helping others to do the same. Um, Before I even take over with a question, I'm allowing my team to get their questions in before I
First, I
go
want to
in.
go ahead and acknowledge a couple of listeners and viewers. We have Miss Yvette stating, you're very beautiful, Miss Wanda. Congratulating you, letting you know you're awesome. The Gordon Baldwin says, "Congratulations, Auntie."
Oh, thank
Uh,
you.
Everybody's in awe of you. She is such a cute lady. I'm so proud of you. So definitely the energy is there. My first question I would have to ask is, can you tell us a little bit about what a brand ambassador does, and what is required of you for those that may want to do the same or walk in your shoes.
Yes, it's like walking down the unimaginable. Um, it's a dream come true. You dream it, you can achieve it. Uh, Her statement is where dreams come true. That is exactly true. I can't tell you, I would not be sitting in this chair to say not say that. It's a dream come true for me. Now, as brand ambassador for Dreamland Productions and the Cover Magazine, I would be branding both the Dreamland Productions and the Cover Magazine. And we have responsibilities on the platform, making sure that we are professional in all aspects, making sure that we have interpersonal skills with everyone we come in contact with, making sure that we smile, making sure that we have a big the Evolution of Beauty tour coming up, and we would like to invite everyone on this journey beyond the imagination. And that's going to occur beginning May 2022. And first stop will be Orlando, Florida. So, as brand ambassador, I will be responsible for coordinating along with this Anna J. Ecker, CEO, producer, and publisher, and her dream team, coordinating from here in the Sunshine State and going forward. Uh, I would have to say, and I go by strictly by we communicate. You will not believe behind the scenes. We do quite often weekly. Just like yesterday, I just got off the phone with her. So the communication is always there to make sure that we're on target, make sure I'm on target, make sure that I'm bringing as far as brand ambassador what she needs to be done, and as far as the whole dream production. So with that being said, our first stop would be May 2022 in Orlando, Florida. Then we'll be going to Atlanta, Georgia, Los Angeles, California, Memphis, Tennessee, and New York, New York. Some of the things that you will see happen in evolution of beauty. And by the way, you can find all this information on ajedreamland.co. And you can visit the entire website. But the evolution of beauty is really, really outstanding. It's like a red carpet affair. You'll be mingling, greeting, networking, um, meeting celebrities, industry partners, industry professionals, music industry. I would have to say performers. We have live panels, media exposure. It's a super uh, star shoot. Exactly what it is because you be there really actually branding yourself of what you do and your aspects of what you do as your profession. So we are excited about this. It's going to also include like light brunch and giveaways. So it's an evolution of beauty, meaning that what you believe you can achieve. And I believe that with all my heart because I wouldn't be sitting here telling you that I would be on the DJ Grady Baby show this evening.
Hey.
Because I mean, if you look back over my life, I have to say to be 13 months and 13 days exactly that I was, you know, as you say, trials and tribulations come my way.
Mm-hmm.
And so, with that being birth, that's how the author came about. And so, being on the platform of Instagram, that's how I was able to be in touch with Miss Anna J. Eckers. I met her on that platform. And so, we
Mm-hmm.
connected at that point.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Okay. Right.
We do have a listener question. Miss Wanda D put in the question. What is the magazine's objective?
It's for exposure for all persons that do, I would say, the advertising there, for more exposure to what you are branding yourself. It could be author, entrepreneur. It could be, like we said, celebrities. I even read yours, DJ Baby. It was an outstanding article about Sanford and Son and
Yeah.
what was really about change.
Yeah.
And I could relate to that change and also a loving family environment.
Mm-hmm.
What I tell them in advertising in the magazine, you see what exposure I got right now. that I'm on the
Absolutely.
DJ Baby radio show along with you all. That exposure would not have been there had it not been possible for her to cover magazine, Miss Anna J. Eccles and her dream team.
Yes.
So that is the purpose of this magazine. And it's such a wide spectrum when you review in such heartwarming stories like you reviewed mine, that through all my trials and tribulations, I beat all the odds.
Yes.
And those things, you just push yourself forward and beating the odds because you know who you are, you know you're worthy, you know way I am. The reason for me, as for let's just say the cover magazine, it
Yes.
inspired me, it
Hmm.
motivated me, and it educated me at the same time.
Yes.
Awesome.
Yes.
Awesome.
I,
So
I, Right. I'm
go
gonna say
ahead,
I
Greg.
can recall. I can recall meeting Miss Anna J. Eccles at the Stone Awards. That was the 24th anniversary of the Stone Awards. Mr. Cam introduced me to her, and we was on the red carpet together. And again, I saw her. Maybe I met her. It was October the 19th. Then I met her like Christmas Eve down here. She had a magazine premiere here
Hmm.
on off of Flat Shows in Atlanta. So I definitely met her there, and also met Danielle. I can't. Oh Lord, I'm bad with name. Miss Danielle, Keisha Danielle's. She had a debut of her song Heels, and we actually clicked and we talked and stuff. We've been in touch ever since. Miss Anna J. She is such a blessing. She's big
Yes,
on
she is.
communication, and she
Hmm.
just it's an awesome lady to work with, and I'm just grateful to be in a on a spread in a magazine right next to Chadwick Rose. Oh my God, next to Black Panther, and you just don't know. I'm still smiling about that. You know, I know G Clark has a question. I'm gonna go ahead and yell at G.
So yeah, I was about to say, man, I feel very privileged to sit between two folks that's been in the magazine. You know, I think I want to be next. um, let me hold on because these comments are still rolling in. I do want
Yes.
to get to my question, but I do want to acknowledge Emma Carpenter. She said, "Yes, Lord, so proud of you." Karen Floyd said the book is awesome. Hey, shout out to the brother Rob Taylor has
What's
checked
up,
in,
bro?
man. Um, DJ G Wiz, he also agreed with you. Bobby Gordon Lilly said the cover magazine is very good, and the book is also amazing, and a must read.
Yes.
Let's see. Rita Neal said Fashion and Lifestyle magazine also gave the link. So if anybody want to check out this magazine or go back in the archives, because we're in February now, and my issue was in the January issue, correct?
Yeah,
Yeah.
And
January.
Grady, what month were you in, sir?
I think that's in January issue. I can't do. Oh Lord, see, you put me on the spot.
All right, never mind, never mind. Take some
I'm a,
hold
matter of fact,
on.
Nikki. Shout out Nikki. Nikki Rich is on the cover.
Yes,
I think it's a December cover. The
it's
December
you in the October issue.
October issue. Okay,
Hmm.
October.
I,
The one
say, all
Nikki.
right, I thought it was a
October.
minute ago.
Yeah.
Ruthie Rogers said, "So proud and happy for you, sis."
Yes.
Wanda D said she loves it. LaRonda said, "Dreamland Production, is that for upcoming artists, different genres, or artists already discovered?" We're gonna bring that question back. Um, Miss Yvette said, "I watched the show Sanford and Sons. They are funny."
Yes.
Uh, Bobby Lilly said, "Miss Anna J be looking so good in that red hat." Hey,
Yes.
hey. And
Yes.
Doris Thomas said, "Great book, would definitely recommend." Now, we've touched on you being a brand ambassador. We've also touched on the magazine in itself. My question deals with more so, I guess, in your personal career. I read up on you, and I found that you were in the medical field for a while as a radiologist. However, you stepped out of retirement and you launched a 501c3. Do you care to kind of share with the people what you've been doing behind the scenes as far as what you do personally for yourself?
Yeah, personally, what I do for myself, I do operate, founder and CEO of 501c3 nonprofit organization, Unite to Divine Purpose. We're 5 years now since launched. We're doing extremely well. We are advocates for myositis, breast cancer, any mental health gearing towards emotion abuse. I am a survivor of all three. That is my passion. I came out of retirement to launch this organization because I have a passion for helping other people. And so I would like to inspire them motivate them, educate them on all three platforms. Because in beating the odds, you got to be educated about each subject. And you also got to have good physicians to go along with it, as well as inspirational friends, your loving family, your clergy. Uh, that and that's in a whole picture itself keeps me motivated, keeps me moving forward, and God at the forefront of my life. If without my strong faith and determination, I
Mhm.
have to say, I don't know where I would be as this day. I probably wouldn't be sitting talking to you, speaking to you tonight, and saying that I beat all odds.
Mm. Okay.
Absolutely.
I
Now,
am right now. I am right now in remission, and I'm thankful for that. Um, so my goal is to, for our organization, is to still reach and teach at the same time.
Okay.
I
All
have a
right.
part B to that question. Could you explain what myositis is?
Yes, I'm explaining not in medical terminology terms, but layman terms, so I
Thank you.
understand.
All right.
Thank you. Thank you.
Myositis is I have there's different types like polymyositis,
Mm-hmm.
dermamyositis, juvenile myositis, which affect children, inclusive body myositis. I have polymyositis. That's in my lower legs. It's where your
Okay.
good cells attack each other and
Mm.
deteriorate your muscles.
Okay.
Okay.
So I was diagnosed in 1995, and I've had it for 26 years. I'm currently in remission, but you have to be careful about keeping your stress levels down. You know, it's very important to be educated. It affects people of color more than any other nationality or ethnicity. So that's
Mm,
very important that I try to teach that to everyone that I come in contact with, is to make sure that you follow up with your specialist.
Yes. So yeah. So stress aggravates it, and then that's I will
Yeah,
the sole purpose of you know one of the reasons I came up with the show is to bring laughter to people because laughter decreases stress, and it takes your mind away from your what's your triggers or what's bothering you.
yes, it
So
does.
um, definitely people need to research the illnesses, understand what causes stress, what stress
Hmm.
does to your body, so you don't put yourself in the position for your body to to react a certain way. But just be happy. I hope about to go to preaching. Um, I'm gonna let Shamika. Shamika has a question for you before I get off into my tangent.
Well, it's not my personal question. I did want to go ahead and circle back around to the listeners. We appreciate you all's interaction with our guest today. So, Miss LaRonda had a question. Again, Dreamland Productions, is that for up and coming artists or different genres or artists that are already discovered? As well as Miss Yvette has a question. How long have you been doing the magazine?
How long have I personally been on the magazine?
No,
Or
It says
uh,
you, so I'm thinking she meant
no, no.
personally.
okay, personal. Okay, I met Miss Anna J. Eccles a few months ago out on Instagram on the platform. And so we connected that way. Now, as far as the cover magazine, we came in connection because I always reviewed, when you're on a social platform, you review each other's page. And so with me looking at her page, I want to become more familiar with what she did. So I just did a direct message to her and she came back. I connected that way by phone. And then that's how I was discovered with the magazine. Now, as far as the magazine, as far as how long as I've been in with it, since I've been publishing the January 2021 issue, I have been going forward since that, have not stopped at all. Each day is a goal that we set. I communicate with Miss Anna J. Eckers, I would say more than maybe two, three times a week. And
Okay.
we always conversing by emails as well.
Yeah. I think the magazine has been active for like 30 years. I think
Yeah,
they have the
30 or
dream
more years.
30 or
Yeah,
more years
correct,
out of Memphis, Tennessee.
correct.
And yes. So yeah, if you go to the website at the bottom, ajedreamland.co, it has everything in the bio. Go ahead and check out, see the wonderful pictures. See, oh my goodness, the upcoming events. So she's going to be doing a lot of things all across the world. She has billboards in LA to New York. I mean, she's everywhere Dreamlands production is everywhere. And also, your book is very inspiring. Broken was still a
Thank you.
masterpiece.
Mhm.
What? How did you come up with that name? The,
I didn't.
the
I
title of the
didn't.
book.
I didn't come up with that title of the book.
Hmm.
How I did it. Our organization had just come off the platform of doing a COVID-19 project, and so it was a major project. So as we had downtime after that, I had quiet time, and I
Hmm.
always wanted to. I always told my siblings and my entire family I always wanted to write a book, but it was never the top right time. You get busy and something comes up. So with quiet time, I prayed to God and asked him, was it time to write my book? So 2 weeks later, in the middle of the night at 3 o'clock in the morning, a whisper to me was broken, but still a masterpiece, and glass on the back of the book was broken. And that was my confirmation.
Oh,
So the,
okay. All right.
mhm,
Yeah, Miss. So, let me correct myself. Yes, the magazine was. The company has been going for 30 years. The magazine is the second year of lunch.
correct.
Okay. Yes.
She's
Yes.
been
Tanya,
great.
Tanya, did you have a question,
Okay.
Tanya?
Oh yeah. Hold on. She
Let me
muted
see her
herself.
mic. Yeah.
Hold on, let me zoom out. You got a G? All right. Let's see.
No, her mic is muted.
While we're waiting on Tanya to chime in, Miss Mayoshi, is there any words of advice or anything that you can give to someone that's going through, whether it's an emotional, abusive, physical, or even medical situation that might not feel as strong?
Is to always look at the bright side of life that this too shall pass. It doesn't last always. With strong faith and determination, and with trials and tribulations and adversities in our life, everyone, we are going to go through them. But someone at their weakest point, which I did with despair, but with faith, and that's when you have to meditate and pray. I would tell them that because meditation and listening to music, as DJ Grady Baby say, I always listen to music. Gospel is one of my favorite go-to, and then I listen to just regular jazz, smooth jazz. But if you keep your mind occupied, and what I always have done at my lowest peaks, I will always reached out to my inspirational friends and also to my family. Now, I have to say, no one tells it all, but in a memoir, you have to really write your true story.
Hmm.
So, with that being said, even my family didn't even know that I was going through those moments. But what I will tell them is to seek mental health advice. That is very, very important when you're feeling that you're at your lowest.
Yes. That's right.
Mm. Now,
Yes. Mhm.
um, I think this is quite a great time to do the. I have a little Easter speech that we do on the show. Ladies and gentlemen, in the comment sections, we love it when you like and stare, but we really appreciate it if you like, comment, and share. I know we got about 26 people on, and we got like 8 likes. If you're enjoying the conversation, if you're enjoying everything that's going on, please, please, please show your love. This is how we get to your friends and other people to join in. And I'm just saying, wouldn't it be nice to have some of your friends join in on the conversation? So please like, comment, and share. That's all I have for that.
Yes.
Again, these comments are rolling in, and we appreciate all the love that's going on. Everybody's saying such a great book and magazine.
Yes.
Um, so
Yes.
I'm gonna turn my turn over to Shamika if you're ready.
Okay, Miss Gordon. I do have a question because I'm honestly at all with you. You remind me of like one of my aunties that I can just
Mhm,
go talk to, and what I'm saying,
mhm.
and get the advice from. What are the next steps for you? Like, what's your next big thing? You've read the book, you've done the magazine. What's next for you?
Well, I'll be concentrated on also Miss Anna J. Eckers with the brand ambassador. And then thereafter, um, there's many things in the work. I've already begun writing my second book. I won't tell you what that is yet. It's going to be a great one, though. Uh, I can tell you it's about uh, my only child, my son. He's very dear to my heart. But it's not only just about him, but it's also about other Black men. So he has a bonus chapter in my book that I wrote so much. I wrote my book in 30 days.
Oh wow.
Oh,
And
wow.
so I had another chapter to give him a bonus chapter. So with that bonus chapter, I've already began my second book. And also what's in the works also is doing more branding for myself.
Hmm.
I
Mhm.
know that takes time away from the platforms, but it's needed right now. I am nonstop. I do have 7 platforms. I have a
Oh, wow.
website, and by the way, I edit my own website.
Mm.
So my
Wow.
hands are full, but I do pace myself at times. I have to say with my situs, we have to, because if we don't, we'll come out of remission. So what people don't see is I may take a break and lay down maybe an hour and a half and then get back up. My energy is gained by that way.
Okay.
Okay.
Uh,
I want to bring attention to. I've seen this quote a few times in the comments where someone quoted your book that said, "I was broken, but I
Hmm.
didn't break."
Hmm.
That is a very, very, very strong. Karen had quoted it, and also Bernice quoted that I didn't break. Can
mm.
do you mind just elaborating on that? Because that I can take that a few ways, but I want to know what you meant by that.
Okay, what I meant by that. On the front cover of my book, I was broken. Just seeing me, I love to smile no matter what I'm going through. It's just a God given smile.
Right.
So, what I'm saying in that is I may be broken, like in despair, depression, anxiety, but God did not let me break. If you stay in meditation and prayer and get mental health assistance, I'm going to have to drive that home. If we do our homework, Black Americans
Hmm.
are at the top of the list that really need to seek mental health assistance. And I have done my homework, I've done statistics to know. So that's why I sit on many platforms to say that it is vital because I lived it. I lived depression, I lived anxiety, I lived in despair. And when I say I was broken, that's what I mean.
Mm.
Broken
Hmm.
means that I mean panic attacks, deep depression, anxiety, didn't know what tomorrow may bring. So what I've learned to now to do, and when you get mental health assistance, it's your coping skills. You learn how to cope. And so when you learn how to cope, that's how I didn't break
Mm.
because I want to get psychological assistance.
Yes.
Absolutely. So
Yes.
I'm gonna
Absolutely.
bring Tanya back in. I believe Tanya may have a question. I know we had some technical difficulties. Tanya, are you there?
Uh-oh.
Okay.
Uh,
Well, maybe
Well,
not.
let's go ahead and address
Oh,
this
wait,
Hold
wait,
on.
just
question.
What
wait,
about
wait.
this?
There she go.
she, it's a
Look,
delay.
I didn't break, honey. I'm holding. You yet holding on.
There it is.
That's the country cousin of the family.
Yeah.
Um,
Comedian Juicy.
Miss Vera Thomas asks, "What is the name of the book?" So just to elaborate, once again, it's called "Broken but Still a Masterpiece." If someone was looking to get the book, Miss Gordon, where would they go, or how can they obtain it?
I'm going to tell copy on Amazon, Barnes and Nobles, Books a Million, and it's all the way in UK at
All
this
right.
moment. So it's
Okay.
in other bookstores. What they will have to do is just ask someone to assist them
All
because it's
right.
constantly moving each day. The bookstores are constantly changing, and that's how I get the feedback that they're in different bookstores.
Okay. All
Well,
right. Make
we
sure you.
like that it's growing, so that's a good thing. Go ahead, Greta.
Yes.
My bad. I'm sorry.
Yeah. No, I'm saying make sure you guys go get that book.
How you gonna cut me out?
I'm sorry. Go ahead, Miss Juice, Comedian Juicy. You in the
I
dark over
just
there. We don't
wanted
know
to
you.
say,
Go ahead.
I'm driving.
Uh-uh.
Here you go.
Keep your eyes on the
Anyway,
road.
um, I am very inspired from just listening to you for these few minutes that you've been on air. And the thing about like there was no cure for this disease. And 10 years ago, I was diagnosed with MS,
Mm-hmm.
and I had went to God right then and asked for the strength. I look, God, I'm not this what they say I am, but He
Yes.
gave me instant strength, and He
Mm-hmm.
gave me the power to keep going, and He strengthened me to be able to talk to other people that has
Mm-hmm.
it, but I'm not affected by it, and I thank God for it. But just to hear you talk about it, you didn't break things like that, and it
Mm-hmm.
really push me and motivates me even more because I'm even stronger now to get out and help coach others that have this disease.
Yes.
Because though you say I have it, I don't claim it. I don't buy
Mm-mm.
into stress.
Mm-mm.
Mm-hmm.
Stress what kills everybody. People don't understand. For us
Mm-hmm.
black people, stress kills.
Mm-hmm.
So anything that seems like it's going to get up under the skin, I do away with it. And
Mm-hmm.
so I'm learning to be more so of a motivator for pushing MS because there's a lot of people. And what I did learn, I am not what I see.
Yeah. Oh.
Mm-hmm.
I see
Mm-hmm.
people in wheelchairs. I see people in beds, bedridden. I refuse to be in a wheelchair, a walker, all of that. I refuse to fall. So thank you for for motivating me from these few little minutes that I have listened to you tonight. I really
Yes.
appreciate it. And I would love to have you coach me on how to get out here and really reach the world and tell them that they can still continue to go on as though they're not infected.
Most definitely. You can reach
Amen.
out to me. Yes. You
Amen.
can. Yep.
That
I,
is
Okay.
oh,
awesome.
hold
That
on.
was beautiful.
Yeah.
Can
Yes.
I can I can I please connect them two dots because
Yes.
Miss
Okay.
Gordon Juice is my cousin from I ain't gonna say that city. Anyway, but Juice is my cousin, man. And but no, both of y'all have both started 501c3s. Like I didn't know that
Mm-hmm.
she shared with MS. Like I mean, like dots are like really connecting on this show, man. I just wanted to point it out. I don't have anything significant other than that, but I'm
Uh,
just saying, like that's a real
It is.
thing. I know.
yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
I
And
love
also,
giving. Oh,
go ahead, Shamika.
sorry. I said I just wanted to give flowers. Miss LaRonda wanted to let you know that you are truly a blessing to all that may think they cannot overcome obstacles and still be a success. And you have proven it can be done. You are truly a blessing to all. Same with Miss Felicia. She says your story is very inspiring.
Thank you.
So they
Yes.
just want
Yeah.
to let you know that. Sorry,
Okay.
Grady.
All right.
And,
So you good?
and a little bit of housekeeping, a little bit of housekeeping. I know we have some people on DJ Grady Baby's personal page, but as you can see in the in the broadcast, we're putting people's comments up so everybody can see if you didn't
Mm-hmm.
already see it. But if you want that special attention, either log in YouTube and check out Grady Taylor Show. That way your comment will be displayed,
Mm-hmm.
as well as the Grady Baby radio page on Facebook. So
Facebook.
either one of them will allow you to be highlighted and be the superstar that you are. You
Yes.
dig?
Yes.
So
Yes.
that's all I have for that one.
Yes, I want to say this for those who watching the show for the first time. The Grady Taylor Show is a comedy show where we talk about we talk about serious situation, but with a little sprinkle of laughter, And I just want to say this. Most people don't know me. Yes, my name is Grady. I was born in Grady Hospital. I lived across from Grady Homes and I attend Grady High School, but they changed my name. But it's still Atlanta cannot survive without Grady. You see the commercial around the
Here we
city.
go.
So
Here we go.
and back in school they called me Grady, and I just want to say to you, prayer changes things. You know what I
Yes,
mean?
it
So you
does.
have to have prayer and believe. And I guess the best prayer that I learned as a child growing up was grace. When you said before you eat, God is
Yes.
great, God is good, and we thank you for our food. You know what I mean?
Yes.
You just God is great. G Clark, don't start now. Hold on, let me put the
Because
church
he was
music on.
no. Okay, here go the comedy because he was stealing folks' food while they was praying. While they got that. That's why they say you gotta pray and watch. You gotta keep your eyes all the way open with graded by your plate. I'm just saying because no, I'm not gonna let you run from that one, sir. No, sir. No, sir.
I was a magician growing up. It wasn't stealing.
Miss
We
Gordon,
know that
I'm
he
gonna
loves me.
apologize in advance because this
No,
is what
it's
we have to deal
okay.
with on a regular basis. I am so
You
sorry.
know when when DJ Grady Baby said about Sanford and Son, I felt him right there because I know he could have when he has
Oh
those
yeah.
heart attacks on Sanford and Son.
Oh
DJ
yes.
Baby, I know you could come up with some tricks on that comedy.
Yes.
I mean, it was amazing. Your story is just truly amazing,
Yes. Thank
inspiring to
you.
me about your eyesight, and that's how you
Yes.
became the comedian.
Yes.
So
And yeah.
you are truly blessed beyond measure. And when you said about change, do you
Hmm.
know how difficult it is for change? Change
It
is not
is.
easy, and you
It's not.
overcame. I mean,
Yes.
look at you now, and look how many 143 million people, 143 countries, and
143.
over how many billions of people you reach on your
Yes.
platform alone.
Yes.
That is powerful in itself to me.
Yes. It's all about the grace of God. Great God has blessed me. With him, people with my vision loss, my and everybody always worried about me driving. I said I drive by faith and not by sight. You
I'm
know.
trying. I'm trying to figure out. He like ran over 1 hour buddies.
But I
I'm
get
just
that
No,
say,
praying. I'm just
let,
praying that he stopped touching stuff. That's
who
my
wanna
prayer.
who wanna ride with me? Who wanna ride?
that
Nobody.
would be, as long as you in the passenger seat, I will. Um, let me tell you, graded for God, boy,
Go
I had
ahead.
to
Go
call
ahead.
Grady on the highway one time, and Grady was pushing well over 80. And I told him, I said, man, my dad always said the angels will get off at 80. You on your own. Um,
Yeah.
but
Well,
little did
you know the word said you got to be bold. So I drive bold. Thank the Lord. In the wood around here, yes, I haven't had an accident, but yeah, I drive by faith, not by sight. Sometimes I may see, like I didn't see that police the other time I was driving, coming back from down south, so I end up with a super speeding ticket. But I'm good. But see, that's the thing. I have one vision, one eye. See, and I haven't think that God has blessed me. But see, I don't
Yes.
understand why people with two eyes keep having accidents. They see more than me. What the other eye distracting the other one? I don't know.
just leave it alone. Just
I'm
leave it
talking
alone.
about. I'm talking about me. I'm talking about my eyes. See? I
No,
can't
but
drink
this
on
is your
myself.
moment to just
Yours
walk
just be, yours
away.
just be stuck in one. Yours just be stuck in one corner. That's what's wrong with you. Yours stuck in one corner.
Yes, that's
Oh
okay.
wow.
But long as that other one is straight, I'm good.
Hey
Well,
man,
Miss
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. See,
Miss
it's
Gordon,
all
or
right.
Miss Gordon, we gonna get back on track, y'all.
Yes.
Look,
Miss,
baby,
um,
baby. But you know what? I'm telling you, he's already reduced my stress level already.
Yeah. Because yeah. Because the thing is, it's about adapting to change. When I lost my
Yeah.
vision, my left eye was my dominant eye. I really never really shared the story with people unless they read the bio. But when God takes something away from you, He actually give
Mhm.
you something. But
Yes.
we focus on what we lost, and that's what I did. Like that first month of losing my vision, I'm like, man, I can't drive. I won't be able to do nothing. You know what I did? I sat in that car. I didn't move. I just sat in that car and just visualized driving. A lot of times you have to visualize yourself doing things,
Mhm.
and once you visualize, you got to take action, take steps. You might fail a few times, but keep going, keep being consistent.
Mhm.
Consistent and persistent.
Yes.
That's a big
Yes.
word I use right there. You
Well,
like
Yes.
that?
oh,
Consistent.
I just seen
well,
something in the
spell it.
private chat. I just seen something in the private chat. They said, "Can I lose my husband and gain another one, Lord?" Um,
That
Oh,
was that was me, and I was trying to keep that personal, sir.
oh
hey,
Lord.
that's why I said I read somewhere in the chat. I wasn't trying to get you
See,
on yourself, Jesus.
It ain't but
Lord, I just,
five of us on
well,
here.
man, Lord
well,
Jesus.
Grady,
Yes, ma'am.
Grady. Let me say also, I lost my vision in my eye when I got diagnosed with
Mm,
MS,
mm-hmm.
and I bought me a patch to see how it feels to be with just one eye. I had already accepted it at first. Then after my nephew, I went over to my nephew's house, and it's the little baby. He was about 5 at the time. He
Mm-hmm.
said, "Auntie, are you a parrot?" So after he had me was out parrot, had me was out parrot, and he started punching me. So I
Mm-hmm.
took that patch off. So I never wore the patch no more. But my vision came back,
Mm-hmm.
and it's stronger handicap sticker, everything. I was like, well,
Yeah.
I guess I'll be parking in the blue light now,
Yeah, I
you
know,
know.
right? See, that's
So,
VIP. It's called
but
VIP.
yeah, it's the VIP section. And I
Yeah.
noticed so many people have the VIP section, I be mad. Especially when you go
Mhm.
to Walmart. You can't
Great.
get no parking space.
I know, right?
Grady, Miss
Uh,
Vera said,
Nah,
you know, you mentioned your eyesight, you lost it. She said, but can you hear better? I just want to say he can probably hear, but he sure don't listen to nobody.
yeah, I was about to say that's negative. So I like to add to that question. Grady, what did you get when you lost it?
I got brave. You know what I mean?
No,
I
he
got.
lying.
I was already there because
Think about it.
well,
I'm gonna tell you when I first drove out the driveway with the car. I was scared sitting in the car, but son just told me take a chance, and I drove slow, and I hope I was trying not to run over curves and stuff. But I just got bold and brave. That's what I gained.
You
Mm-hmm.
lost
And
your
and,
eyesight and
and
your hairline.
when I started figuring out I can weave through potholes without hitting a pothole, shoot, I was bad. You can tell me nothing. But I want to ask Miss Mayoshi,
Yes.
like with my loss of vision, people would treat me differently if they know.
Mm-hmm.
So they treat me different. So let's say like how would people treat you like with your illness and that you don't want people to do? You like
Okay.
don't feel like I'll tell G Car, don't feel sorry for me. If you're gonna crack on my eye, crack on my eye. So if you don't feel sorry for me, treat me like you treat me. Treat me regular, you know.
yeah, because
That
for
is that is
years,
Mhm.
for years, I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't touch it.
mm-hmm.
Absolutely
Yeah,
wouldn't touch it. I still don't
yeah,
feel right touching it.
yeah. I'm cool with it.
Oh,
Everybody else,
I go in. You know
yeah,
I don't
I
care.
know you do.
yeah.
But go ahead, Miss Gordon. I'm sorry.
I do too.
That's a great question
'Cause
because my disease, you can't see it on me. It's a
Hmm.
chronic, invisible, incurable disease. I will have it for the rest of my life. I just have to manage it.
Hmm.
So everyone look at me, you think I'm just healthy. I am healthy in a sense that I keep my illness in remission. So I have been judged, I have been crucified, I have been dead and buried and rose again
Hmm.
Hmm.
because people just do not understand the illness itself. And that's why I have the platform of a nonprofit to educate people about what myositis is.
Hmm.
Because just to look at me, okay, let's say, for example, she brought about the handicap sticker at Walmart, right?
Yes.
Never judge someone getting out of a car in a handicapped spot because I am one of those persons that may need that spot a day because I can barely walk because of my muscles feel weakened that I may fall.
Hmm.
So when I'm out of remission, but when I'm in remission, I'm just like a normal person. But that's something I want people to be careful for. Judge ye not, because that is the most painful thing to me. It was for someone to say spiteful things to me and not really know what was really the real deep issue with me, such as an invisible, incurable disease that I live with daily.
Hmm.
And so, just like sometimes I walk with a cane. That was when I was out of remission. Um, but now I know the trigger factors. That's important for people to know the trigger factors. Once you know the trigger factors, you stay away from those things, the symptoms and the signs.
that is correct. Yes,
Now,
ma'am.
you're right, because when you stay away from stress, and I'm a positive, I try to stay around positiveness now. Positiveness and Miss Anna J. Eckers with that Dreamland production and that cover magazine inspired me so much that I'm determined even more so to be on the platform, demonstrate who I am, inspire, motivate, and educate.
Yes. Thank you. Also, I want to add to Miss Anna J said her magazine featured artists, singers, dancers, actors, models, and much more.
Yes, she
Uh,
does.
that are featured in her magazine. Go ahead, G
Hmm.
Card.
Now, this is Cooley. I'm
Oh,
coming from the I'm coming from the ignorant corner. Uh, Miss Gordon, Miss Gordon. Now, I must say that judging the book by the cover, you are a very beautiful young lady, and that's probably why they judge, because they see a pretty woman getting out, and she's got this privilege to be in this spot. And, I
Hmm.
mean, of course, you can't see it.
Yeah.
That might come. If you wasn't so attractive, they probably
Yeah.
wouldn't say nothing. Because
Yeah.
I get out the handicap spot. Don't nobody say
Yeah.
to me, I'll be jumping, spinning, and dancing sometimes.
Yeah.
But my
I know what they look at
mine's
it because they see an angel getting out of the car. They say there is no way an angel could be parking in the slot here. You know,
Yeah. I
you
mean,
know.
every
But
now
you
and
know
then you
what?
must see.
But,
People really do judge you about when you park there, and cause sometimes I might be feeling pretty good, and I don't have to get out. I don't use a cane, praise God for that. But when you park there and you get out regular and walk,
mhm,
sometimes I hurt so bad, but
Mhm.
I refuse. I fight the pain because pain is not me. So I
Mhm.
Mm,
deal with it. But sometimes I hurt so bad, I was like, I'm not gonna get any of those electrical carts or anything like that.
Mhm.
And sometimes I really do. So I find myself, I just go get me a buggy and I lean on the buggy as
mm,
for balance, and
mhm,
sometimes to help me get through Walmart somewhere. And I'm not ashamed of it, but people do. They are very judgmental. Then they be like, "What's wrong with you? You don't need that parking space." And even over here where I live, my landlord he took and put me a VIP parking space in front of where I live, and I have what 4 steps that I have to walk up to get to my front door. Sometimes y'all I be in so much pain I can't even lift my leg to get up the step, but I force myself to get up. I say because this not gonna defeat me. So
mhm,
when you going through these type of things, it causes you to be stronger and
Mhm.
you get the will to do it.
mhm,
Other than that, you're gonna be stuck somewhere and just waiting on somebody. And I like I said, I refuse. I refuse.
that's
mm.
right.
I
Agree.
got a
But I
comment
do
from
understand what you're saying when you say you being in pain. I understand the pain.
Hmm.
I got a comment from the non-ignorant section,
Okay.
and I think it deals with the no judging because the last thing, even when I do have any ailments or whatever the case may be, might sprain an
Mhm,
ankle. The last thing
mhm,
I want to do is limp coming out of
mhm,
out of space because even for personal safety. Um, there are some people with ill intentions. And if they see you limping and they see you already at a disadvantage, you
Mhm.
can possibly be a target. So, when you see somebody getting out of a handicap or disabled or however you want to say it, I know people don't say handicap no more.
mhm,
But when you see people getting out of a vehicle and they have a designated parking spot, you know, um, maybe part of it is okay. I'm not letting this thing have me
Mhm.
because you got to understand whatever you got a grip of, something else
mhm.
have a grip of it too. So
Yeah.
either the disease have you or you have the disease. I think I'd
Mhm.
rather have the disease
Mhm.
than it have me. So in
You
that
know.
sense,
Uh-huh.
yeah, go ahead. Doc.
Yeah. I can just fall back on Sanford and Son because it have saved my life and changed my life, and it
Mhm.
taught me how to deal with people who judge me. It just
Mhm.
taught me how to fire back. Every time Esther would say something to Fred had something to say back. So that's always been my thing, and I always, try to treat Shamika like Esther and I be Fred. And if we
I
was
am.
on
I
Martin, I'll
am.
be Martin and she'll be Pam.
I am the Esther to his friend. Yep.
So, but it's good to be able to have that strength of to be able to communicate with laughter. Laughter and
Yes,
love, it conquers so much.
it
You
does.
know, and then once I learned that the art of making people, let's say people that could be angry or going through something, you that one laughter. Like I used to work at a mental health hospital. I worked security in a mental health hospital. I didn't know the importance of laughter. I went in, I was playing ping pong with one of the patients, and I just went into a Muhammad Ali and Howard Cosell. I was acting two people at one time. What did you got to say, Muhammad? I'm the greatest of all time. I'm so pretty. And the mental health patient that was sitting there watching TV, they all stopped watching TV and turned to me. And I just did a whole comedy skit like Muhammad Ali. I like, wow, laughter does change things.
Yes, it does.
Yeah. So,
He is
but
his
And
own
it stops you from
entertainment.
wrinkling so quick. You
say
don't
that again.
wrinkle
What?
that quick.
Yeah, I know, right?
You don't wrinkle.
But it's true.
Hmm.
You don't wrinkle
Yeah,
quick. You can
yeah,
really, you just
just
Now, great.
smile. Smile
Now,
makes
great.
me right. Smile makes me feel good on the inside.
yes.
Mine's come from within. I can just smile. My natural is just smile.
Hmm.
Whether I'm in pain or whatever, I still smile. I'm not a person complain. I don't do that. I just move, as you say, I'm determined to move along. And I know
Hmm.
always, and I say those old things of what my forefathers, my mom, my beloved parents told us, and just to keep moving.
Hmm.
And remember how they used to sing those hymns, hum in the kitchen, those type things kept me motivated.
Yes.
Um,
Grady, don't you sing nothing.
yeah, I know.
How you know I was going? I was sure
I
thinking that
knew it.
song.
I know you.
Smile, even though
I
it
was
hurts you,
sitting up
I
there thinking
smile.
of a
Wait,
song too,
Okay.
wait,
Grady.
wait,
Grady, I was
wait,
thinking of
wait,
a song.
wait. Hold on, everybody, hold your horses. Hold your horses. Hold your horses. Because me and Grady have worked on that mental hospital that mental hospital story. Grady tries to reimagine himself as security. He was really secured. You know, he had the jacket that secured himself. So Grady, I keep telling you, don't tell everybody you were secured.
Yeah.
You were
Yeah,
secured.
I was scared, but I had the keys. I can leave and come back when I want to. I ain't gonna lie. I used to work at that place so much. One night I didn't go home. I just slept in the conference room until my shift started again. I just hated to leave the hospital. They had so much fun in the mental hospital.
G-Club.
So
See, that means you
food
can
was
leave.
good.
Malcolm June, let me tell you something. When I met Grady,
Yeah.
when I met Grady, guess what he had on?
What is?
That
Straight
security
jacket.
uniform.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I was work security. I go into the house, the mental health house. Yeah, I went from being a security guard to a mental health tech, and you can just learn so much. So many people has um have degrees and accomplished. It's just that one tragic event that derailed their lives, and I noticed with conversation with them
Mhm.
and making them laugh and stuff, it kind of shake them out of it. They forget because a lot of times your mind has you to focus on the issue
Mhm.
and you don't really think about the solution. But yeah, people, if, please get help. Get in day programs and stuff,
Yeah.
and just be around somebody that can help you.
Mhm.
In the morning when you get up, my advice, what I do every morning, I try to find something that's real funny to make me laugh in the morning. I start my day off with a laugh.
So you
I
mean you
do.
look in the mirror?
No, I look at your picture. How about that?
Oh, okay. All right. So, wow. Time. Look look at the time,
I'm sorry.
ladies and gentlemen. We have come down. We have come down to our last 5 minutes of the show. We meant to talk about what do you bring to the table and what does the opposite sex.
Mhm.
So we're
Bring to
gonna
the
have to
table.
hold that off for another week. But
Mhm.
before we check out of this thing, we're gonna allow for final comments from everybody on the panel. So please, nobody, please check out from the show. Again, we love it when you like and stare, but we really appreciate it when you look and stare,
Like I
but we
said.
really appreciate it when you like, comment, and share.
Yes.
Tanya, do you have anything for the people?
I just say, everybody, we just need to stay a little bit more prayed up and
Mhm.
help those that are in need, because these are trying times.
Hmm.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
And trust God in everything
Mhm.
that we do. Trust God.
Mhm. Mhm.
Um,
All
I
That's
right.
would
it for me.
okay. I would like to say, people understand that the work that you do, sometimes you don't have to toot your own horn. There's always somebody that can recognize what it is that you're doing. You just focus on keep doing it. A lot of us tend to quit at times where
Mhm.
we should have continued. And at that moment that we quit, that's usually when we're overlooked because when you ain't doing it, what's there to look for? So
Mhm.
uh,
Mhm.
that's what I have. Sister Shamika.
Thank you, brother Pastor. I'm gonna piggyback off. I'm gonna piggyback off of G Clark words. Stay motivated, and just because you're not acknowledged for something doesn't mean that what you're doing is not important. Always remember to smile, and as Miss Gordon mentioned, keep pushing. You
Mm-hmm.
never know, that one final step can get you over that goal line, that promise line, so
Mm-hmm.
keep it together, smile, stay motivated, stay positive, and love one another.
Yes. I'm
First
gonna let
Lady
Miss.
Ambassador Gordon.
Hold on. I want to let Miss Gordon close out the show. I want to get mine in, then let her close it out. Don't do something different.
Well, Reverend Grader, please don't close 6 times. Read.
And
Okay.
don't sing nothing.
Hold on.
Oh God, he about to cue
Look,
some
he over
music.
here queuing up some music. See, this is why I
Jesus
say don't
Lord,
touch it.
Hold on.
This is gonna be a
Lord.
smooth
This is y'all had to
transition.
deal with. Hold on, y'all.
Oh,
My
I'm gonna take
Lord,
y'all to church.
I already had to
Now,
do his voice. Jesus
I
Lord.
want, ladies and gentlemen, this is your man DJ Grady Baby. I want you to guys hit that notification button up there so you know when we go live. Because what I'm bringing to the table today and for here on out is Shamika Picture, and we're going to talk about it like Fred and Esther. We're going to make you laugh, forget about all your problems, you know.
that ain't got
And
nothing to do with this show.
and G. Clark has on the offering hat. He has the offering plate on his head. I don't know why he's sitting there looking at me like that. But ladies and gentlemen, oh, so
I
look
got
here.
my offering. Wait a minute. Let me make it rain in the pans.
But ladies and gentlemen, we want
Watch
you.
out.
We want to thank
Yeah.
Miss Anna J. Hold on, y'all. For real though, for real though. We want to thank Miss Anna J. Eccles for
There's
blessing us.
And my offering.
Oh, there you go. Look at God. Oh, Jesus. That one, we need more offer from the people. Go
Oh
ahead,
my
go ahead.
God. We want to thank Miss Anna J. Eccles and Dreamland Productions for blessing us with the opportunity to interview Miss Gordon and for her to share her story on this platform today for the millions to hear around the world. So I'm just going to say each one, teach one. We
Mm-hmm.
love you guys. Miss Gordon, take it away.
Miss First Lady Ambassador.
Yes.
I would like to
Uh,
say to Miss Anna J. Eckers, Dreamland Productions, and the Cover Magazine, the Dream Team, I sincerely appreciate all what they have done, not only for me, but the communities at large and nationally. That is very important. Um, it's very inspirational. It inspires people. It motivates us to do better. We have that extra determination. DJ Baby Radio, thank you sincerely from the bottom of my heart. You made me laugh. I'm going to tune in from now on to when I need more laughter. I enjoyed the show tonight. Shamika Cooley Clark. I can't
Tanya.
think your name.
Tanya.
Uh, I may have missed one, but from the bottom of my heart, it's been great communication from the time I was even booked on DJ Grady's show. I want to let you know your staff is outstanding. And for the people that are hearing me right now, never ever give up on your dreams, because with Dreamland Productions, I would never have believed my dreams come true. And always just remember, you may break, you may be broken, but you will never break because you were not built to.
Mm.
But God says we're all his masterpiece. And I will keep laughing, DJ Grady Baby. Thank you for the great laughter tonight, and shout out to everybody. Thank you so much for tuning in, and we'll see you soon.
All right. We're
Absolutely.
gonna
So,
ease out here with a little Be the Light.
Yes.
Change your life. I love this song.
I think we need to play Teddy Bear again because we
Yeah,
ain't,
because
you came
the
in
volume
on.
was low.
Yeah,
Okay.
you ain't do my man
Okay.
right there. You, right?
Okay.
So
Well,
while he get queued up, we gonna
let me get Teddy Bear queued up.
yeah, we gonna say, man, again, thank you for everybody that came that tuned into the show. All of your comments were appreciated, your likes, your shares, everything, man. We really appreciate you for everything that you've done. I think he should be almost ready to have it queued up. So I'm
Yes,
gonna
I'm
leave
ready.
you.
Ready.
We always say, each one reach one, each one teach one. We are out of this thing. Peace.
Put the name of the song and the artist at the bottom of the screen, y'all.
There
Thank
we
you,
go.
my family. Thank you,
Thank,
family and friends. Thank you,
thank
Thank
Teddy.
you.
you. I got you right here.
Turn it up a little, Grady.
Y'all know my spelling that right now. Y'all know I was in a resource and special ed now. This teacher.
Any other time he had the music blasting our ears off.
Just turn it up, ready. I got the
Right.
spelling, baby. Put it down.
I got you. Hold on.
Okay.
party cause the summer soul party gonna rock. Let's go. I stepped in the club like a boy like a pimp. All
Go
drinks
G.
on me.
Go G. Go G. Go G.
Ice on your arm and freeze your wrist. On the party train, don't catch a ride. Box big enough to fit you all inside. Baby, drop real low and keep it live. Put up to the bumper, so let me ride.
Grady, stop singing.
Oh,
Oh god. Oh god.
Close
Ladies and
out.
gentlemen, we're out of here.
Peace.
I can sing this. Shout out to Tony singing.
Nope.